What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have an update on Space ID. As you guys can clearly see, a massive green candlestick here can only mean one thing. It has pumped up over 84% in value in the last 24 hours, and as you guys can see, it all started earlier this morning and it's currently valued at just over 51 cents. So we're going to be looking at what has caused this major pump. Is it time to invest? Is it too late? Or if you're on a profit, should you sell it and take out your profit? Or should you hold on to it before it pumps up even higher, potentially hitting 60-70 cents over the coming weeks, and essentially covering both buyers and sellers point of view, and also both short-term and long-term investors. How high can Space ID go in 2024? But before I get into all of that stuff, guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel. And for a bonus entry, follow me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I will be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But for now, I'm just going to hide this and I'm going to bring up the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are looking at the daily chart, and at the top here we've got the purple line running across the chart, which is the SMA indicator, giving us the average value of Space ID, which is here in purple at 30 cents. However, the crypto is trading at a much higher value here in green at over 51 cents, meaning it is performing very well and much better than expected. However, that also does mean that it may be slightly overvalued, so maybe in for a little bit of a dip over the coming hours and days as well. But I'll get into that later on in the video. So for now, I'm just gonna zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that, guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart here, we do have the blue and the orange line looking quite bearish, heading towards the negative direction, and they are looking quite steep as well, meaning this is not realistic. And again, over the next 12 to 14 hours, guys, so by the end of the day today, early hours of tomorrow, according to the graph, an overall crash is what is expected. However, I'm expecting it to drop down in value, but not a crash. Essentially heading down below 40 cents in value is where I'm expecting Space ID to be trading at in the early hours of tomorrow. However, that does not mean that it's going to start dropping in value right now. It is likely to pump up a little bit higher than where it is at the moment, potentially heading over 55 cents over the next couple of hours before it slowly starts to drop in value later on this evening to tomorrow morning, down to around below 40 cents in value is what I'm expecting. Again, one of the reasons for that is it's gone for a major pump and it is slightly overvalued, so it is likely to go for a little bit of a dip. Moving on to the hourly chart, next couple of days we've still got the blue and the orange line looking quite bullish, heading towards the positive direction. However, we can see the blue line was looking quite steep and has come to quite of an end right now, going in a straight line. However, the orange line is still looking very steep. So what is expected over the next 7 to 8 days, so essentially by mid next week, guys, I'm expecting Space ID to have dropped back down further down to around 32 cents in value. Somewhere around that price range is where I'm expecting it to be trading at by mid next week. It has to go for a price correction due to the pump that's taken place. So as I mentioned earlier on in the video, it is overvalued and a price correction is coming over the coming days, so do expect more red days for Space ID over the coming week or so, and should be dropping down to around 30 to 32 cents in value by mid next week. Moving on to the daily chart, next couple of weeks, what can we see here? The blue and the orange line are still looking quite steep, heading towards a bullish direction, looking very positive. So this is not realistic at all. Only reason it's looking so steep is because of the major pump that's taken place over the last, not even 24 hours, guys, potentially about 12 hours, which is not realistic. So what I'm expecting over the next 6 to 8 weeks, so mid to late March and early April 2024, is an overall fluctuation value or increase. So what I'm expecting by April is for Space ID to be heading over the 50 cents target, so essentially where it is trading at the moment. So after going through a price correction, dropping down to around 30 cents in value over the coming week or two, it should slowly start to gain value over the next 2.5 months. So it should be heading over the 50 cents target is what I'm expecting. However, with the Bitcoin halving coming in April, these can have a major impact on the crypto market, which of course I will let you guys know as soon as I get more information and more analysis on it. But at the moment, I'm expecting Space ID to go for an over increase in value from after the price correction. So going into the CoinMarketCap website here, sorry, not CoinMarketCap, not yet anyway. Bringing on the Fibonacci scale, we can see that the crypto has literally broken out from the lower part of the green zone all the way out of the dark green zone, out of the blue zone, and into the top tier level, and has not resisted one single bit between the resistance points, which means this is not sustainable and it is overvalued. So as I explained earlier, I am expecting it to drop down to 30 to 32 cents over the coming week. So essentially dropping down to where it was about a week ago, or even yesterday over the last few days, back into the green zone is what I'm expecting. And next time it does try and break out of the green zone, it should resist at this point here, which is 34 cents. So every line you see here, it has to resist like it has done previously. As you guys can see, it tried to break out, resisted, dropped back down, tried to break out here again, resisted, dropped back down, and again here as well. This was in mid-January, resisted. However, this time it did not resist at all. So yes, it is overvalued and more than likely will drop back down in value over the coming days back into the green zone. So now going into the CoinMarketCap website, we can see the trading volume has gone up over 3,700% up in the last 24 hours, making it $403 million in trading, guys, which is a huge increase in trading. It is getting a lot of attention right now, a lot of hype around it in the crypto market, and especially that it is the top gainer in the last 24 hours. A lot more people have started to trade the crypto from both buyers and sellers point of view, which in return is also helping the value of Space ID pump up higher. So a lot of people have asked me, can this crypto hit the dollar mark? It should be able to hit that by the very end of the year or early next year is when I'm expecting it to hit the dollar mark. Yes, even though it is at 50 cents right now, as I mentioned earlier, it is likely to go for a price correction, dropping down to 30 cents. And then for it to go from 30 cents to the dollar mark is going to require a major increase, which should take place towards the end of this year or early next year. So yeah, this is my take and my prediction on Space ID, guys. Comment down below, how high are you guys expecting this crypto to go in 2024? Comment down below, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it's free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video. And I catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.